Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to share with you an unboxing of the it's actually an historic day. So I have a few mechanical watches in my collection, but Casio have finally come to the mechanical automatic watch realm and released I think 5 variants of their mechanical watch, and I'm really excited to have the actually the full carbon with the resin band, which is actually uh, I think it was only released very limited numbers, and I was very lucky to get my hands on one. The model number, if you guys don't already know, is the EFK-100XPB-1A. It falls under the Edifice line of watches. If you don't know the Edifice line of watches, I've reviewed a few of those on my channel recently. It's more to do with their sort of upper mid-range watch sort of spec, where it's more sporty and sort of how can I say, it's falls under the motorsport brand. That's what I'm looking for. So a lot of the watches that they release, special edition watches, collaborations with Honda, and they've had a few with Red Bull Racing, and they all fall under that Edifice brand name. And they decided to release their first mechanical watch under the Edifice line of watches. So I'm really excited to get this unboxed. Now, I actually got this from a Dutch company. It's called Masters in Time. I've bought a few watches from there. They're in Europe, in the Netherlands, and I appreciate them getting this watch out to me in pretty quick time. So I purchased it with my own money, and I'm really excited to get this unboxed. Now, before I do that, I would just want to apologize to my subscribers and my viewers, or whoever is going to be watching this video. Sort of haven't put much content up lately. To be honest, I was diagnosed with cancer a while ago, and I've just recently decided that I wanted to extend my, I guess, existence on this planet to continue making content for you guys. And I decided to do some chemotherapy. It's sort of going well. Sort of been doing it sort of for the last sort of 4 months. So it's a combination of taking some medication as well as going in a hospital and getting treatment in hospital. So that's why I've probably not made much content recently, especially the last sort of, I don't know, month. It's been really hard for me. I'm doing everything alone. So I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I'd really like to continue building this community. And if you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button, the like button. I love to sort of interact with anyone that's watching my videos. So which is something that makes me feel that gives me encouragement to continue, I guess, continue my existence on this planet. And we all have a purpose on this planet. I think I'm still trying to find mine, although I'm getting to the end of mine. But I'm having some extra time there to spend with my oldest son, who I don't see as often as I would like. But yeah, so let's get into this unboxing and stop the sadness. So yeah, like I said, if you like my content, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, leave any questions you've got. I love to interact with you guys, and yeah, let's get into it. So what I might do is, because this box is a bit big, we might just stand up and try and take this content this way. So yeah, I think I've actually ordered a watch winder as well, just to keep the watch accurate. Like I said, I've got a few automatic watches, and I'm actually going to make another video. I've got I don't know if you guys know the brand called Sega. They're a Chinese brand, but they've come out with some amazing watches. And I've actually picked their latest one up. I think it's called the Explorer or whatever it is. It's like their first tonneau case watch, similar to like the Richard Milles. So yeah, okay. So here's the box one. Okay, so the watch box is actually tiny compared to the watch winding box. So let's get this out. Let's see what we got here, because okay, so we've got some other content. We got, like I said, I've got it from Masters in Time, so you can go to their website. They've got great prices, and so you've got a 1 year extended warranty as well, which is complimentary from Masters in Time. So I appreciate that. Be watching the qualifying today. Hopefully Max will do well. So yeah, that's that paperwork. We'll leave that there. We might unbox this watch winder first. I know you guys want me to get into the watch, but let's just see what this watch winder is all about. I don't think it's anything special. I only paid I think it was 80 Australian dollars for this watch winder. But I just wanted something to basically keep the watch sort of going, because I've got so many watches. I like to. I'm not going to be wearing it all the time. So yeah, that's basically the watch winder there. What else we've got in the box here? Yeah, I saw something down the bottom. Here we go. So we've got watch winder manual, as you can see there. I think it's just a generic watch winding manual. So I think it just comes a plug. You plug it in, you've got an adapter, and it just keeps the watch moving. And what have we got here? So I recommend getting a watch winder if you've got a few automatic watches, to keep your watches sort of going, because I know for a fact that a lot of these automatic and mechanical watches the components inside can seize up. Also, we've got a Euro style plug. The charger comes in the box. There you go. So we've got, shout out to Flossie Carter. So we've got, an adapter, a Euro adapter. So that comes in there. We've got the instruction booklet. And then we've got a watch winder here, which I think also... Oh, that's really cool. Check this out. This is going to be a long video, guys. So I haven't made one for a while. I need to talk. I've been talking to the walls lately, so let's have a look. See. Okay, wow, this is pretty cool. So I think this is like faux leather. So yeah, it opens up, and that's just acrylic, so it's not glass. Like I said, it's not that expensive. Oh, it comes with a cleaning cloth, and basically, I don't know what this is. And yeah, so you just pull this out, put your watch in there, and I think this sort of like spins, and just sort of goes back and forth, just to simulate someone wearing a watch, which keeps the watch sort of charged up, and the mechanicals inside moving. I have to admit, it's very weighty, very heavy. It's nice soft material inside. So $80 is pretty good price. Not bad. So yeah, like I said, so you've got, I think it takes some AAA batteries there. So 2 AA batteries, or you can plug it in with the charger there at the back, and then it's just got an on-off switch there. And it just keeps the watch ticking over. So yeah, I might pause the video there, get this area cleaned up, and we'll get into the watch. Okay, back guys, and cleaned up the area. We've got the watch box here, and let's get into this. So if you know, you know, this is the standard sort of Edifice box, which is actually a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I was expecting something a little bit more, I don't know, sort of upmarket, maybe. It's their first mechanical automatic watch from Casio, and all we get is the standard Edifice box. As you can see here, I'll take you a quick walk around. Like I said, the model number, EFK-100XPB-1AER. Obviously, this is the EU because it's I bought it from the Netherlands, and you've got which is weird, they've got a module number of 5755. Okay. They usually only put that they only use that for their digital watches. Anyway, we'll slide that off. So nice navy box there. You've got the Edifice branding. And let's take that off. What have we got in here? So we've got that stamped, obviously, from Masters in Time to cover the warranty. That's a warranty card that you get. And yeah, instruction booklet, which I'm not too sure why you need an instruction booklet, but there you go. Casio is still sticking to the old school stuff that they use. So that's the module 5755. Nothing digital about this, but okay, we'll go with that. And yeah, here's the watch. So what I'll do is, we'll take it out. So we've got a cardboard, not even a soft pillow. For their first mechanical watch, they could have at least tried to make the presentation a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. These are the times that we live in, I guess. Comes in this plastic, and bang, there's the watch. My first, or Casio's first, this is pretty historic, I have to admit, mechanical watch. The band is a lot more narrower than I thought it would be. I thought the watch would be a little bit more chunkier. Edifice watches are reasonably chunky, and it's actually pretty heavy. I mean, this is supposed to be a full carbon case, and yeah, so I think it only weighs 87 grams. There's the card there. So there's a model number, and you've got there a few specs. So what do we got? Mechanical, forged carbon case, forged carbon dial, sapphire crystal, 100 meters water resistant. That's it. So we've only got, as you can see, only one button there, and you can see there the forged carbon on the case, which really looks nice. This is the one that I wanted to get. There are 4 other versions. There is one that has a metal band with the same dial, the carbon dial, and then you've got other ones which sort of, the dial, it mimics a carbon effect, but I think it's a blue, green, and white. So there's 5 in total. Yeah. So just let's have a look here and see if we can, look at that. So it says there automatic, and you've got some Edifice branding there. What I might do is I'll put this down and we'll go through some specs, just so you guys know. I mean, I'll leave a link in the description to the specs of the watch, but so basically the case is 45 by 40 by 12.5 millimeters thick. It is a reasonably thick case, you can see there. And like I said, the case is made out of carbon with a see-through back. And I'm just trying to figure out how to, I think this is a trifold clasp as well. So I'm not too sure how this clasp comes off. But yeah, I sort of want to get in there and show you guys the case back. So it's an open case back, and you can see the movement there. If I'm getting close, yeah, there you go. You can see the movement. That's pretty cool, actually, I have to admit. Yeah, and so it's a resin band, one touch, three-fold clasp. I'm going to have to figure this one out. I don't know how you open this, but... and then you've got a magnetic resistance construction, 100 meters water resistance. It's automatic. You wind it from, obviously you wind it from here. Oh, I can feel the spring. Oh, it's a nice satisfying sort of wind right here. Unfortunately, you need to have this in your hand to feel it, but it's like really feels nice. But in all honesty, I mean, it feels a little bit cheap, this. I thought that this would have been a little bit, this dial would have been a little bit bigger, this button. But yeah, so see-through back, black ion plated bezel, and the compatible band size 145 to 215 mil, and forged carbon dial. Watch features basically 40 hours of power reserve. So we've got 40 hours of power reserve as well. And number of joules, 24, if that's important. Vibrator, 21,600 vibrations per hour. And there's a hacking function for the second hand. And there's also the date display, which you can actually see down the bottom there. That's not the right date. But obviously the watch hasn't been used. So what we'll do is we'll actually got to peel this plastic off. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, no big deal. Oh, there's a little bit of reflection there. Sorry. Actually, there's a lot of reflection. Sapphire crystals there. Obviously, they haven't coated this with their anti-reflective coating, which is interesting. I thought they would have... Well, I guess, this is their first foray into mechanical watches, so they're just feeling Casio is just feeling the ground and seeing where they can take this, if it's going to be popular, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So you can see there the threefold clasp. So what I might do is, oh, there you go, we've got it. Okay, it comes off. There you go. To be honest, this feels real flimsy. Yeah, I'm not totally impressed with this. So we've got a little bit of plastic there. We'll take that off. As you can see, you've got that Edifice branding. Not many Edifice logos. That Edifice logo with the E, trying to find that. They actually haven't got that anywhere on this watch. All they've got is the writing, the Edifice writing, as you can see there with the Casio, and then it says automatic. And then you've got that forged carbon dial and the case, which is forged carbon, and the see-through back. So I think what we can do is, it comes off there. So what it does is it unclips from there. You can take that off, open it up, and now we can get a proper close-up of this. I might wind it, see if we can get some power into it. Yeah, as you can see there, I'm not too familiar with the automatic. Actually, there's a bit of plastic here. Okay, so let's remove that. I don't think this is sapphire crystal at the back. Yeah, that's not sapphire crystal at the back. So I can try and get in, and you guys can see there. It's got some writing as well. Pretty hard to make out. But yeah. So yeah, interesting watch. Casio's first delve into... So it's a screw back. It looks like it. We've got this little card here. We'll remove that, and as you can see, there's a lot of adjustment. So there's a double holder there, trifold clasp. You can see the case there. It says black ion bezel with the forged carbon case and stainless steel. And oh yeah, you saw that, how it moved? That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the back. 24 joules. I think it's a Seiko movement inside. So it's not an in-house movement that they've made. They've gone with a Seiko movement, which is interesting. But I guess this is their first one. So like I said, they're probably just trying to feel the waters and see how popular this will be. It does look nice, I have to admit, but it just feels a little bit. I mean, it's not expensive either. Like, I mean, I think it was $554 Australian. So for an automatic mechanical watch, 40-day power reserve, 24 joules, threefold clasp, forged carbon case, forged carbon dial. Yeah. Let's just see what the loom looks like. Is there any loom on this? Oh, okay. So you've got a little bit of loom there. You can see here on the hour and the minute hand, but that's about it. No other loom, which is, I guess, a little bit disappointing. That's about all the loom you get. Interesting. Yeah, so I'll pause the video, I'll put it on wrist, we might take it outside, see what it looks like in the daylight, and then we'll wrap things up. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got it on wrist. Yeah, it's really easy to read the timer, I have to admit. It is a fair bit reflective, as you can see there in the sunlight. So yeah, and one thing I noticed is that this band, if you guys picked it up earlier in the video, this is the opposite way that you usually wear a strap. Usually the strap goes the other way. You know, it comes out sort of this end, but this one's coming out this way. I don't know if they've put the strap the wrong way, like this section. I guess, let me see. Yeah, this section here, this part here is supposed to be over here, and this is supposed to be around here. But it just feels unnatural to wear it like this. I've got a lot of questions. I'm not. Yeah, you can probably see from my reaction, I'm not totally impressed with this watch. Like I said, it's not you can see the reflection there. I would have thought they would have put at least an anti-reflective coating on this. You know, it's their first attempt, and I thought Casio might make a bit more of a go of it. I'm not 100% impressed. Obviously, I'll keep it. I'll wear it. It's really comfortable to wear, I have to admit. The band feels nice. To be honest, I've had worn bands, resin bands that are a lot more nicer, even from Casio. But okay, well, I'll wear it for a while, and I guess it'll go in the collection. And do I recommend getting it? Like I said, I mean, this will be a collector's item. It's their first ever mechanical automatic watch from Casio. You know, it's nice to be part of the history of this delve from Casio into the mechanical watch world. There may be a lot more to come. This may be the only ones they make. I don't think it's been as popular as I think they would have hoped it would be. So who knows if they're going to continue making these. If they don't, then it'll be a good idea to pick one up, any version of it, because, you know, in 20 years' time it might be worth a lot of money. But I'm glad I picked this one up. I mean, you know, like I said, it's part of history, part of Casio. I'm a huge Casio. I'm a huge Edifice fan as well, which is something that that's why I really was keen to get my hands on this. But it is really comfortable. It's easier to read the time, but I guess the build quality and everything else is just feels on the cheaper end, like on the real cheaper end. But you know, there it is. So anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave any comments or questions you've got, and I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, hopefully I can make a few more videos before the end of days. But anyway, I'm trying to cheer up here and keep positive. But thanks for your viewership, and I guess I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.